Hi guys, welcome back to Let's Walk Around. We are going to take you guys on a quick journey today to check out the Caribbean Beach Resort. We don't have a hotel room, but we want to give you guys a kind of a tour and then also how to get to Hollywood Studios, because we actually found that all of the resorts that are connected to the Skyliner actually have a very unique way of transportation, and they don't utilize Disney buses to get to and from Hollywood Studios. So we want to kind of show you guys how to navigate that, as well as kind of what to expect, as well as like we haven't been to Caribbean Beach in a couple months. I haven't been there. I don't know about you. It's been a couple years.
Well, for me, so this is an important resort for us and our family. It's where my husband and I did our honeymoon 27 years ago. And it's also where we used to take our children, now grown adults, on the regular when we went to Disney. We went there. It was just very comfortable, homey style resort. It's had a lot of remodel, renovation in the years that have happened with it. It's gone through a whole Pirates remodel, and now it's got other overlays. But it is a really, really, really beautiful place to go, and I'm looking forward to seeing it again.
Yeah.
But we are actually starting here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. We're standing outside of the security zone behind us, and in front of us, we'll show you in just a second, is the transportation center for the Skyliner, as well as the buses. But we're going to take the Skyliner because guess what? Buses don't run, Madeline was telling me, unless the weather is bad and shut down the Skyliner. They don't run, for the Caribbean Beach. So buses don't run for the Caribbean Beach Hotel unless the weather's bad and affects the Skyliner.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me because it's pretty cool. You have like your own elite version of transportation that gets you to and from. So,
but it does cause some challenge for a resort like this, because this resort on the Caribbean Beach is actually the largest resort on Disney property. And so because of that, they actually have an internal bus. So we'll show you guys how to kind of go through that and navigate it. But let's go ahead and get on the Skyliner and we'll go from there.
yeah,
Let's go.
let's go.
So look at the trees. Aren't these gorgeous?
I just love it. So these trees are unique. So, and actually it's not these ones, but a lot of the trees that you see that are blooming will have their branches cut clear back, and then they'll grow back really fast and cover and bloom. Isn't that pretty?
So they put a sign out every day when the last flight for Skyliner will be. So you make sure when you take this transportation, I recommend you check and see what time they quit doing Skyliner stuff for.
Yeah. And you always want to make sure you're giving yourself at least 45 minutes to before the end of the last transport, in case there's a huge line. You want to just be sure that you're ahead of time and ahead of the line.
Yeah, during really busy times, it does get quite a long line. So there's pros and cons to this kind of transportation. Teal cabin, my favorite. All right.
Are you going to tell them why you're sitting backwards on Skyliner?
So I have a lot of friends, and myself included, that get a little bit nervous flying on the Skyliner. But I found a pro tip, and that is actually if you ride backwards, which is weird, you actually can't see what's happening, and mentally that helps me feel a little bit more secure. So right now we're taking off, and I don't have any butterflies or jitters, which is pretty great. The only area on the Skyliner that does mess me up a little bit, which is why I face backwards so I can't see what's happening, is when we're on our way to the Epcot leg of the Skyliner, because there's multiple areas. There is this like rotating corner, and it does get me a little nervous out of all of them, but everything else after that is totally fine. And the nice part is if I'm going backwards, I have no problem with it at all. So, and it's a nice ride. Like, you'll see my mom's hair is blowing around in the breeze.
Yeah, I was just going to say, so a lot of people, when it originally opened, people were freaked out that there was no air conditioning in each of these units. And that's true, there's no air conditioning in here. However, they have these vents open, and when you're moving, it is totally perfect temperature in here. And they've got all the windows tinted where it's nice and protected from the direct sunlight. So it is very comfortable in this space. It does not do a lot of jiggling and wiggling like a lot of different things that you'll expect like on a ride. And so for those people that are concerned about riding this out of their uncomfortableness on something like this, I would encourage you to give it a good try, because this is a beautiful ride. It is smooth, it does not hurt your body or your back, and it allows you to sit for a period of time and take in the sights and sit with your family.
And this view is pretty spectacular. I mean, you can't. So last thing we'll kind of say while we're here on the Skyliner is the Skyliner to and from the Hollywood Studios, the one line that goes between Hollywood Studios and Caribbean Beach, is the line you'll be getting off of to stay at the Caribbean Beach. There are two other lines that happen. So on the left over here, you'll see there's actually the Art of Animation and Pop Century line. And then over on your right, you'll see it'll hit up, that's the Epcot loop. So it actually stops at the Riviera and then goes to the Epcot. So it's a pretty straightforward and seamless move, but you do have to get off here to transfer to either of those two. But we're going to actually get off here and stay off and get on a resort internal bus. So yeah, looks like we're about to stop. Ready?
Hi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You too.
So what's really cool is right here next to us, I'm going to show you behind us. This is the ADA loading zone right here. And so that car right there sits still until they have someone who's loaded into it, and then it automatically loads into the system on the rail. Really, really cool setup.
So from here, we're actually going to go down this ramp over here. There's actually a couple of wonderful things down this ramp we'll show you. But this is the Caribbean Beach. We're basically here. Look at this beautiful resort. And this resort is the largest one. They have rooms that go all the way down there and then almost all the way over to the Riviera. So we will not be walking to the main house today because it's about a mile to get there. Instead, we're going to walk down this ramp. And a wonderful thing about this amazing Skyliner station is they have a Joffrey's coffee. So if you're looking for a great place to get coffee and you don't necessarily want to go to the parks, this is a great option.
Joffrey's is the best coffee, as far as I'm concerned, in the state of Florida that I've found. It is the Disney brand.
Oh, I like Wawa too, though.
Well, yes, I would agree Wawa is head to head, but if I could choose between the two, I'll go to Joffrey's every time.
And see, this one they have a specialty coffee at each of the Joffrey's locations you go to. And here they have the frozen toffee flight, which is a signature frozen cappuccino blended with dark chocolate and sea salt, caramel toffee sauce, topped with whipped cream and toffee crumble.
And those specialty drinks change depending on the season and the events that are going on.
Yep.
And so each location will have a different flavoring as that happens.
So what we're actually going to do is go over here to the left, and we're going to get on the internal shuttle. You're going to come over here to the internal shuttle, which has it's basically the Skyliner bus depot. So this allows for you to travel internally this resort to wherever you need to go. And we're going to kind of pop over here and see what this looks like. We are going to go on the bus from here to the main building house over here, and we're going to see when the bus arrives.
This is Old Port Royal.
Thank you so much. Have a blessed day. We made it. We got off the bus.
It took us probably 25 minutes from getting off Skyliner to here.
Yeah, what time is it? No, we got off the Skyliner at 3:50 something, 3:50, and it is 4:20.
Whoa.
So
Took a half hour.
It took us half an hour. So
Well, it
that
could have
was
taken you that long to walk it too, though. It's
true,
quite a
and we
while.
were at least in somewhat of AC and
Yeah.
got to enjoy. So
I'm not complaining.
no, I mean I don't really want to complain because I'm still at Disney, you know.
Well, and here's the thing: everything's at least a half hour from everything else.
Yeah.
When you're here, and so
Yeah.
half hour. So what? A line that's a half hour long. That's easy.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, and at least we got to sit down. So
yeah.
yeah, we're gonna walk into the main building here.
Yeah.
And look around. I'm gonna kind of give you guys a little bit of a tour and also show you where you can fill up your resort mug. So it says Old Port Royale, which is the current stop we are at. And they have their welcome center and their bell services where you can check your luggage. Hi! So we're gonna go on in and see it.
Yeah.
Oh, they're celebrating their 35th anniversary.
That's
Crazy.
I'm having flashbacks of how many times I'd take you kiddos into that bathroom right there because we're
Really?
little and learning how to be responsible in that way. Very nice. It is very different than it was, but yet very similar.
Yeah, they did some refurbishing. So let's see. So on our right here is Calypso Trading Post. Then over there is their quick service. And then on the left here
Oh yeah, it's totally different.
is their check-in counter and lounge. We'll have to get a picture of the 35th anniversary.
Yeah, let's go do that.
Let's do it. Yeah, I overall love the aesthetic here.
Mm-hmm.
It's super peaceful.
I love the fans, belt-driven fans. I also actually really like light fixtures, and these are actually designed so that it cups your audio over the top of you, so that it helps keep your noise from sharing with other people.
Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna say, take a picture with the 35th anniversary. Yay! Yeah, so
I'm just taking this in because it was not like this when we were here.
yeah, how long has it been since you've been here?
I would assume maybe 2010.
So 14 years.
Yeah.
Holy frick!
And so they didn't have like the drapes from the ceiling. Everything was more of that dark, old, rustic kind of.
Do you like it?
Sailing colors. Yeah, this is beautiful. It's very Caribbean-ish. Makes
Caribbean.
sense.
Shall we go see the quick service? Because they changed the quick service too.
Yeah,
Sadie and I walked in and I thought we both thought we were in the wrong place because I remember it being more. I don't know. I feel like it was taller ceilings and stuff, but I could be very
this
wrong.
is taller for sure, and they still have the big sit-down service back in the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here,
Yeah.
so
this was just more like a hallway with the quick service on the side.
Really?
Yeah, this wasn't like this. So this is nice.
Well, there's the little market, and then this is where Sadie and I got the Cuban sandwich that was pretty good, actually.
Ooh, they have the Minnie Mouse kitchen sink sundae here. You get the kitchen sink sundae usually at Magic Kingdom.
It has ice cream topped with hot fudge, marshmallow, strawberry boba pearls, whipped cream, cherry, and strawberry whoopie pie.
Yeah.
That's
so the one in
crazy
Magic Kingdom, at least last time we had it, was the Mickey version of that.
Yeah. So this is some, Mom, when I was last here, Sadie and I you order over here, and then you pick up at all these different windows instead of going to the different areas. And now this is part that like made me realize I feel like as a kid this felt bigger.
Yeah. This is great.
And then over here so you can actually fill your resort mug. So I feel like now is a good time for us to whip out our
these
resort
delightful
mugs.
things. Yes.
The tea and ice and water are what you come here. Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
And they always have the good ice here too.
Ready?
Cheers.
Resort hopping. It's my favorite thing. I love resort hopping. We're gonna go see the menu. So it looks like they have a Cuban sandwich, a swashbuckler burger, some other cheeseburgers, some impossible meats, turkey sandwich, pizzas, entrees. They have a mixed grill platter with marinated chicken, pork, grilled andouille sausage, fried yucca.
So the really cool thing about the quick service meals at the resort hotels is the fact that the pricing is actually really awesome comparatively. For $12.99, you're getting a platter or a roasted half chicken, a whole half of a chicken for $14.79. That's a pretty good deal, especially when you're talking about Disney parks and being in a situation where you're in a resort. And trust me, those half chickens are big enough to split for two people. They are
Yeah.
huge. You can always get an extra side of something, but if you're
Yeah,
looking for a place to stretch your budget, this is a good place to do it.
and pretty much any quick service at any of the resorts has better food than theme parks. All right, I got my fish tacos and I got my tomato and cucumber salad because it looked good and I was told to try something new. We got this amazing view right there. Oh yeah. There it is. What you get? Ooh. All right, I got my fish tacos.
I got this thing that I can't pronunciate
Let's see,
right.
let's see. I'll try. I'll try.
Uh-huh.
It just says pork carnitas
Yeah,
on
we're
yours.
gonna go with pork
Pork
carnitas.
carnitas.
It's so yummy smelling and looking.
Mm-hmm. And it's got a plantain chip right here.
Yeah, look at that.
Ooh, wow.
So good.
Thank you, Lord, for this food. Blessings of together days and a great adventure together. In Jesus' name, amen.
Mm-hmm. You say itadakimasu?
Itadakimasu.
All right, you do yours first. Okay.
Mm.
Mm.
That's good.
You can never go wrong with fried pork.
Getting I really love the overall vibe of here. This resort has just like a peace quality to it. And also looking out on the lake out here, which we'll go outside here in a minute, show you guys around, give you a brief overview, and then we'll have to head out. So, but yeah, I just love it here. And there's a lot more that I'd love to go into and do here. Like, I know that they do crafts and different activities throughout the day. And that's kind of the fun stuff about the resorts is you never know what you're going to be able to enjoy. So I always recommend at least a couple hours just perusing the resorts. It's always something unique and different, and it's just really nice. So look at that. That's the Riviera right there. And they got some purple Martin houses right out here. That is what those little blue houses are. All right, I'm going to go outside and check out this view. This is the Purple Martins. These guys are beautiful, and it's really cool. They actually have a spot here for them. Hi, little one. It says in 2005, Walt Disney World hosted just 6 pairs of Purple Martins. With the addition of new nest sites, seasonal monitoring, and maintenance, Martin numbers have soared to well over 100 pairs of birds and hundreds of chicks hatched each year. This is Caribbean Beach. And over here, there's a Barefoot Bay Marina, which I think you can actually rent a boat. And they have a movie under the stars. And they have a campfire. By the way, campfires are so much fun. And I highly recommend them. I think almost every resort has one. And they do s'mores, which is pretty cool. But look how beautiful. Here it is. Quick little map. Pretty cool. So let's head this way and see what we can find. So here at the Caribbean Beach, they do have a sit-down restaurant called Sebastian's Bistro. And it's this one right over here that overlooks the water. I don't have time to go over there today, but I will definitely make a point to come back and check that out with you guys. I love these lanterns that are hanging over top. And then, oh, it just looks like we're back in Mexico. Look at this. Beautiful water fountain. And then we're going to go over here. And this is actually where they have a couple of their pools. It's very beautiful, and it's pirate themed, so you guys can kind of see back in there. But I really love it, which is really cool. Yar. And then after that, go back in. We're gonna head towards the trading post, which is the merchandise location. If you open that up. Ah, yes. So
Yeah.
here we're at Calypso Trading Post.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, this shirt is so much fun. You look at the print.
Mm-hmm. I
And they
like
got
the
matching
lounge fly.
ears.
That's cute.
Oh, that is cute.
And the ears. Did you
Yep.
see these ears?
Oh, I didn't see those ones. Those are cute.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have their snack selection
Mm-hmm.
and
Let's
some stuff.
see.
So the nice part about the resorts is they typically have a pretty solid selection of items. So if you're on vacation and you're looking for stuff like medication,
It's like a mini grocery store, convenience store. It's pretty awesome.
it's very, very
Mm-hmm.
convenient, especially as somebody who has had situations where we needed like
Tylenol.
Advil and, you know, even feminine hygiene products.
I'm sorry, I just saw a cup I haven't seen yet.
Oh, what'd you find? Oh, it is his birthday.
That's cute.
Yeah, so that's basically it from us here at Caribbean Beach. Looks like they're doing a fun intro
Are we doing the walk?
section. But yeah, I think we're gonna be walking to the Riviera and have hop on the Skyliner since it took so long to get on the internal resort loop.
What? I'll show you something. It's outside. When you walked around, you were showing them all the stuff. No. Oh, remember those little boats I was talking about?
Yeah,
There's remnants of them
they do.
outside. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's gonna show me something cool.
So during our honeymoon back in 1997,
Mhm.
we used to have 2-seater powered boats you could rent to go out on the waterway here.
Mhm.
And for our honeymoon, we did that. And this little gap in the dock right here is where they all lined up.
Oh.
So you drive it in here and park it, get out, and then they have them all lined up. You can go back out that way.
Oh my gosh, that's so much fun.
Isn't that cool?
I didn't even notice that when
Yep.
I was looking at it.
That's part of why we came for our anniversary here. And then subsequently, we came here with Maddie and Sadie's great grandma and grandpa Webb and their grandma and grandpa Webb here, as well as other family members and friends. Was because we just love the aesthetics of the buildings. I mean, look at these guys back here. They're so cool. Just amazing.
I got tea on my shirt.
She teed on her shirt.
Yeah, literally. On camera, you're talking and I'm sitting over here going sploot. So now I gotta wash it.
We're gonna finish the loop here. We'll meet you at the Skyliner.
Quick aerial view.
So much better than walking. That was faster than waiting for the bus.
Yeah, it very sure is.
We'll be doing that again.
Okay, I think that's gonna do it from us here today at the Caribbean Beach.
Yeah.
I had a great time with our small little trip, getting some nice food, enjoying seeing the scenery. What did you think after not being here for about 14 years?
Oh, it's awesome. But Disney's always good at improving things. At least the Imagineers that they've had on staff. You know, I think that this is a pretty cool place to still revisit. Really good food, great atmosphere. The distance is big because it is a big resort,
Yeah.
so just plan on that. But yeah, I loved it. And I really enjoyed my time with you and reminiscing. And
As we vlog, we're actually finding out more areas that we can talk about. So
yeah,
we'll probably be doing that more. But for now, we got to get off to see our friends. So thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye. See you later.